Good. You on? What's good? Y'all already see what's going on, man, in the building today, man. Pimpin' since pimpin' been pimpin', man. For real. You see that, man.
Best ever did it and got away with it.
Say, man, we finna turn out today, man. We finna turn it up today. I got one of the greats in the building today, man. It's an honor and a pleasure to have this gentleman sitting on the couch, man. The couch gonna be famous. I keep telling y'all, man.
Hey, Queen, I just got out the massage chair. All I need is me a sex doll now. We ain't making up 150.
At 150.
Well, we got a supplement. They call it a supplement.
A supplement. Say, man, we on, man. We in the studio. We live, man. It's your boy, Big Cell, FHO'S. I'm with my man, DJ Greg Street, Mr. 6 o'clock, Mr. Shoot, I'm going to call you Mr. Him
Man,
everywhere.
why you don't have the chair on this side?
Cuz, man, the chair, you fuck around getting the chair, the interview over with.
No, it ain't. Now, if you bring that happy ending lady out the back.
Hey, man, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. If you bring the chair out
the chair, all you need is the happy ending lady. You going to interview everybody.
Everybody going to get the happy ending.
But what? They going to be lined up outside. See, you told me I was Nick.
They already doing that already. They come over just to get it. Man, what you come to for? Oh, no, the chair ready? I'm like, come on, you ain't gonna see your boy. I mean, you cool.
The chair.
You cool, but you know.
This man got a $25,000 chair over here.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. My man G Street in the building, man. First off, let me tell you something, man. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you over here, man. You've been one of my biggest supporters, man, from day one. You've also invested in FHO before, and you just being down with FHO, man. I appreciate it, brother. So I'm
still looking for the stocks to split.
Oh, we getting there, man. We gonna trust and believe. We coming, man. We coming for real, man.
Amazon stock.
Is that what you waiting on the Amazon?
What?
That's that big money right there.
Russell
man.
Wilson around here. Get my front line.
Hey, man.
$12,000 in shares.
That part right there, man. So what's been going on with you, G?
Man, just working, man. I did a little Greg Street Slutty Vegan pop-up yesterday. It was crazy.
Man, I heard that was beyond bananas,
It was crazy.
That was.
We had the Harley's Only Day party last week.
Yeah.
Well, that was last week, too.
Yeah. That was
Saturday.
Saturday. I was there. I came through.
It ain't enough time. It ain't enough days in the week, man.
Listen,
I can't lose track.
I'm finna ask you the number one question, man. When in the fuck do you sleep, man?
Sleep is the cousin of death.
Whoa.
I can sleep when I die.
You can sleep when you die?
Yeah.
Sleep is the cousin of death, huh? So what motivated you to have this kind of drive, this kind of hustle? Where you get it from?
My daddy.
Yeah.
My daddy, his brothers.
Yeah.
My mama.
Yeah. Did you ever, when you started this thing, did you ever dream about this is where you would be, or you knew this is what you were gonna do, or?
Man, it was so crazy. Somebody was asking me about that the other day. It was like when I was a kid. Like my mom is from Mobile.
Yeah.
My dad's from Lucedale, Mississippi. They probably 30 miles apart.
Okay.
So, but we live in Hattiesburg. So we would go to Mobile a lot because my daddy's oldest brother, sister, and one of his sisters lived in Mobile. So we would go to Mobile a lot. Then one of his sisters still lived in the area where they grew up in Mississippi. So we would go through there all the time. So you got to think like being a little kid from the time you was born, used to go to Mobile. So 93 BLX in Mobile is like one of the biggest radio stations on the Gulf Coast. And when I got out of high school and when I left college, I got a job there.
At the radio station?
In Mobile.
Okay.
So it was like, you could kind of start seeing like how this whole thing all works.
Okay.
Even though, back then we thought, like it was me, Skip Cheatham, Tony Brown. Tony Brown was the program director. He actually, my whole career has kind of like evolved around Tony.
Okay.
And because he finished college when I was in high school. He was running the radio station in Hattiesburg.
Okay.
And when he went to Mobile, he took me and Skip to Mobile with him. Then he went to Houston. He took me to Houston with him also. And then we came to Atlanta. He wanted me to come to Atlanta when he first came. Then I ended up coming a couple years later.
Okay.
And so it was just kind of crazy. Like I was telling somebody the other day, Too Short's birthday was Sunday. And I was like, when Too Short first came out, if you was from the South, Too Short was like the internet before the internet. Like we know
Yeah.
for real, we know NWA was big.
Okay.
But you know, like NWA had like Priority and Ruthless Records behind them. But like Too Short was like independent. So Too Short was like, you heard about Too Short before you even heard his music.
Whoa.
He was like the internet before the internet. You know, people talk about Freaky Tales and Can't Stop Rapping. So
he was out of the trunk before even Out of the Trunk was out of the trunk.
Long time ago. So the moral of the story is, even like working at JJ's Record Mart, DJing in Hattiesburg, and playing Too Short music, and then fast forward 15, 20 years later. Well, actually, I met Too Short for the first time in 1990. Okay. So to meet Too Short and to become friends with him maybe 10 years after.
You had already been messing with him and promoting him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of crazy. So it's just like people that you look up to and people that you see from a distance, don't ever think that you may not ever be rubbing elbows with these people, working with these people and advising these people advising you, or however it turns out. It just depends on what kind of work ethic you put into it. Like people think I work hard now. I don't even really work hard now.
Man, you crazy.
Listen, let me tell you something. Me, I had a van, I had a Toyota Celica. But I DJ every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and some Sundays, every week.
Okay.
For over 10, 12 years without a week off, no vacation.
So you was the original DJ Dirty.
Dirty was in the Army.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's who DJ Dirty is right now. I told him, boy, look here, man, you steal so much money from the set. That's why I told him the other day. I said, you steal so much money from the set. He fell out laughing.
So
man.
like when people hire me to DJ, and I pull up in the van, and right now people hire me to DJ. I do parties like for Glock, the people who make the guns.
Yeah,
some school stuff, some college stuff, different corporations. Black Enterprise, and Metro PCS. But like when they hire me to come DJ, and oftentimes I'll pull up to the set to DJ by myself. Yeah. Set up all the equipment, plug up all the wires, everything. They be looking like, what the hell? What you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, 10 G's you finna give me?
Yeah, I need all that. Yeah.
I need it all, buddy. I'm trying to get one of these massage chairs like Sale got over here.
So
run me that.
So what gave you the inclination to start DJing, or just even what got you into music?
All of my sisters and brothers are older than me. Okay. And they love music. They bought records. And when I started DJing, actually I took guitar lessons when I was a kid at Mississippi Music. Okay. And, so I had a PV212 amp in my guitar. So when I started DJing, I bought the mixer, bought a turntable. Then one of my other sisters, my middle sister, Claudia, she had her and her husband had a crazy sound system. Okay. With the dual turntable. You know, dual is a brand, not two turntables. The high-end turntable, the speakers, everything. So she would let me actually use her turntable, and she was Catholic. She was the only person in the family was Catholic. So I used to do parties at the Catholic Church Youth Center, the Holy Rosary Center. Okay. So, you know, rent the center out for like $25, $50. Go in and make you a stack. You know what I'm saying? Come on up out of there. I'm 15, 16 years old.
Yeah. So the hustle it was just there.
Listen, Sel, before all the DJing, Sel, I used to take a lawnmower, Sel. Yeah. Like, just say we on Cascade. We in Southwest Atlanta. Okay. I could take a lawnmower and go from here to Decatur. Yeah. Cut 10 yards and come back.
Whoa. That's what your hustle was.
What? Yeah. And in the wintertime, them same people go rake their leaves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you used to get out.
Boy, a gas tank. Yeah. And a lawnmower.
Gas can and a lawnmower.
And my daddy bought me the snapper with the big wheel on the back. Boy, it was a wrap.
But see, I think
the Yazoo with the big wheel on the back. Then I got the snapper with the bag. You get the snapper with the bag that suck up the grass. You don't want to rake when you get through. Yeah. And you charge them more. Boy.
But see, apparently the hustle gene was in you, but you had a family that promoted that. You feel what I'm saying? You had a family that supported that. A lot of people.
Some of it, they weren't really with the DJ game, like the radio. Yeah. Like my daddy always like, you know, you go to college, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people be like we're going through a whole little time period right now where everybody, this is the whole era of pushing kids to go to college. Okay. And it's good, but you have to prepare your child for college.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People drop their kids off at basketball practice, football, band, swimming, tennis, golf, all that. But you'll never drop them off at the library and read. Then you tell them from the time they 5 or 6 years old, oh, let's Sale gonna be a doctor. Let's not knowing that Sale got a passion for motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? Sale might need to go start reading about motorcycles and reading
MIT
about,
school. And
exactly. And then what happens is you get a job doing something that your personal passion becomes your career.
Okay.
Like right now, I think at Georgia Tech and a few other schools around the country, they got the video game and scholarships now.
Whoa.
Well, you can get a scholarship to
play video games, to learn how to play them, program them.
No, you already know how to play them. That's why they bring you to school. Like how a kid is good at playing football. If a good kid is playing good at Madden or NBA Live, or he might get a scholarship in video game.
Whoa.
They got that now. They got professional video game teams.
Yeah, they got the whole.
They got gamers.
They got, because Snoop Dogg just did one too. The one that Snoop did.
Snoop got one. Shaq has one.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban has one.
Okay.
I think the Atlanta Hawks has one. Or somebody in Atlanta has one.
Wow. So some of the hustle the family supported you on. The rest you just made it do. So let me ask you, because this is what I want to know. If a kid that's growing up, man, he got that entrepreneur gene, because that's what it is. Because I had it too when I was young. I always had a different vision, but I grew up with parents who you go to school, graduate, get you a government, county job, government job.
Get you a good job.
Yeah, get you a good job.
What the hell is a good job? Somebody tell me.
No, but I mean, and then like I said, it was almost a struggle to the point sometimes where I had to lie about my whereabouts, just different stuff like that.
You still doing that?
No,
that's in your genes. It's in your genes.
But I'm just saying, man, how do you recognize that in a child and support it?
I mean, a lot of parents just know. They just see it. You know what I'm saying? They see it. They see the things that their kids are interested in, and then they feed into it. They feed it. You know what I'm saying? They find programs. They find mentors, and they find just books.
Yeah. And they just let, because I think a lot of times too, parents kind of try to direct their kid into a direction that they feel like they want them to go in, and that's one of the big mistakes a lot of parents make. Yeah.
I mean, we look at the kids these young kids, these tech boys like that are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace, broadcast.com, PayPal, eBay. You look at the people that's building all these websites and these platforms. A lot of these guys that finished college, a lot of these guys, they went to college and they knew the people that could help them program. The person who can help do the graphics, the person who go do the research, the person who can code. Yeah. And they just had an idea and a vision, then you go find the people that can actually do the work to help you put it all together. So some people just have that different spirit. It's like, if you watch E.T., Dr. Eric Thomas, he's right now his whole movement is talking about this 1% Club. And the 1% Club basically talks about only less than 1% of the people in the world execute all their plans, execute all their visions, put everything together that comes into their brain and brings it to fruition. 1%.
Only 1% of the world.
Less than 1%.
Whoa.
Those are the people with the big boats, with the big houses. You might go to an island and they say, hey, like I was in St. Thomas. I went to the British Virgin Islands. We going to the British Virgin Islands, and up on the hill right before you get into the British Virgin Islands port, there's a big house, and up on the corner, the guy on the boat, on the excursion, like, that's Mr. Tyson Foods' vacation house. Yeah, who you buying all them chicken wings from?
Yeah, I've seen that too. I think I've seen a special on that.
Crazy.
Like $50-60 million or something.
Crazy.
It's almost the whole thing. Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people though, and for me, I mean, I've been a dreamer. I've been always, some people call us a hustler.
Stop dreaming.
Some people call us a hustler.
You got to stop dreaming.
And do what?
And it's not a hustle. Mm-hmm. You got to remember, like back in the day, hustling mean the person who was trying out there getting the money.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They turned the hustle word into just for the drug dealers.
Okay.
In our generation.
Okay. So what is it then? If it's not dreaming and it's not hustling, what is it?
Getting it.
It's getting it.
Getting to it.
Getting to it.
Get in there.
But you gotta have that, something has to drive you to that. And that's what I'm saying. Like
you do.
Yeah.
Your hard drive.
Your hard, I understand that. But I'm saying something has to turn that on. Everybody got a hard drive, but they haven't found out how to turn it on yet.
Some of them don't have as many gigabytes.
That's what they
don't have as many gigs. They still got the millibytes.
Some of them ain't working.
They ain't working with no gigabytes.
They take one picture. They memory full. Huh?
One picture. I gotta delete some. Hold on. Say that again.
No, but just watching you, man. I mean, I watched you in one day do like at least 6 schools in one day. I mean, you started boom, 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 and then end up at the radio station that night to do a whole show, and then be out after the radio station.
You gotta get it. I mean, when you're enjoying what you do,
yeah,
it's really not hard work. It's just about putting in the time, figuring out your schedule. God will help you figure your schedule out too. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get all this done. But guess what? We finna go out, about to go lay Steve boots up and go get it.
Okay. I heard you mention God. You never really asked you this, but of course you believe in God. You just said that. What is do you find time to go to church, or you do your own thing, or what?
I have a temple right here.
Yeah.
And a temple right here.
Okay.
In between the temples.
It's church.
Yeah, church.
There it is there. My man G Street, man.
I go to the building sometimes.
Yeah.
They got so much going on though, man. I like my homeboy said, I think who was it, JJ? Yeah, JJ, the comedian from Jackson, Mississippi, said, man, I get dressed up, go down in the living room, turn the TV on, and watch church. And when they say it's time to collect, I take all my money out, throw it up in the air. All God want, he keep. All he don't want, he let it fall back down on the ground. And I put it in my pocket.
That's how you get out. So let's bring this thing. You got a couple of different foundations. Okay. What makes you start? What makes a person start? What is a foundation? What makes a person start a foundation? What's the purpose of these foundations?
Well, I only have one.
Okay.
We need to read foundation.
Okay.
It started from the Greg Street Scholarship Fund, but remember in the early mid-90s when all the media started attacking all the school systems, saying all the inner city school kids read below grade level. So I flipped it from the Greg Street Scholarship Fund to We Need to Read.
Okay.
2005, I think. So it was like prior to that, I would give away like a $10,000 scholarship every year to a high school senior with a C or better grade average, an average student that had their head on straight, had a good attitude. They really want to succeed, but they weren't a straight A student, so they didn't have all the money. And it really was an effort that came about. It's crazy. I was doing stuff like that before, but I did a party.
Okay.
For Erykah Badu. I knew Erykah Badu from Dallas when she was in the group Erykah Free with her cousin.
Okay.
But when she went solo and she blew up, I was in Atlanta. So she came to Atlanta and did my show, and we did a party at FHO'S on Cortland. And after the party, really, she had just did the party for me.
Okay.
So I picked her up from the airport, took her to a hotel. We did all that, and picked her up, brought her to the club. So after the club that night, I was gonna give her some bread. She wouldn't take it.
Whoa.
She wouldn't take the money.
Yeah.
It was like $5,000-$6,000. She wouldn't take it, and she had just came out.
Yeah.
So, her being a former school teacher, it wasn't likely for me. I just couldn't take that money and go buy something with it.
Okay.
So that $5,000 that she refused to take from me, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put $5,000 with it, and I'm gonna give away a scholarship.
Whoa.
So after that, what I started doing, when the radio station would book me for different remotes and appearances and endorsements, I would ask the client, instead of paying me, just donate the money to my scholarship fund. And at that time, I didn't have a foundation. It was a lady that lived right on the other side from where we are right now, named Cheney Collins. She had a company called Nonprofits for Nonprofits.
Okay.
So what I would do, if Metro PCS had me do X amount of remotes during this time, or whoever, I would take all the money and have them write the check out to Nonprofits for Nonprofits.
Okay. When
the checks got up to $10,000, that would be the money for the scholarship. Then when we had the contest and do the winner, then she would write the check from Nonprofits for Nonprofits. Sure. In the memo of the check, it would say Greg Street Scholarship. So basically, the accounts would get the tax benefit.
Okay.
So after I started doing a lot, when Cheney passed away, and then I did I started the We Need to Read, and a young lady named Autumn Burton.
Okay.
And her name is Autumn Burton Stovall. Now she actually has a doctor's degree in nonprofits. I knew her from Dallas through my little godbrother C-Dog. So she moved to Atlanta, and she manages a lot of big nonprofits for football players like Roddy White and Grady Jarrett, and just a lot of, she had probably like 10 or 15 football players and baseball players and basketball players. Okay. She managed, so she actually put together the whole We Need to Read paperwork for the 501c3, and we got it. So what I did was, I don't have no board members that get paid.
Yeah.
I don't get paid. So when I do, like, when you see me doing 401 I donate all that money to We Need to Read.
Wow.
When you see me doing Metro PCS,
yeah,
I donate all my money to We Need to Read.
Okay.
So they write the check out to We Need to Read. Then I take the check. Like you say, you saw me doing them 6 schools in one day. I did 5 or 6 schools every day for like 4 or 5 days. I did 15 schools, 15, 16 schools in 4 days. Those are the days when all that money that they gave me from September to December went to We Need to Read.
Yeah.
So a boy and a girl on every grade level at all them 15, 16 schools got anywhere from $103 to $500 each for reading the most books from September to December.
Now, so when you think about $103 giving it to a child or $500, does that, what kind of difference does that make in their life?
Man, it makes a lot of difference. I mean, I see kids, like I saw a dude, he worked he a GBI now.
Yeah.
And I was at the station, he was coming to see Larisha Harris. I think they went to school together, but he got off the elevator, and he was getting on the elevator. I was getting off the elevator going to work. He was like, man, when I was in school, I won one of your scholarships, and man, I just want to let you know that it really helped me out to get where I am right now. I'm a GBI now. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Let me get your card, but I might need to call you.
Yeah, need that. Don't forget that favor. You know?
I might need to call you.
So when you put all that together, is it a love for the kids that you have, or is it just a love for the possibilities of their future that you have?
Their future, just the people. Like,
yeah.
Like, we out here bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My life not perfect either, but, you know, I'm gonna do whatever I can do to try to help as many people as I can.
Yeah.
With my resources and my connections and people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Because it's really about us joining forces and just everybody doing what they can do to complement each other if you in that arena.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you first came to me and we was talking about the FHO and all that stuff, and I was like, hey, man, listen, you going crazy with this. I'm going to go ahead and I got a GoDaddy account. I'm going to go there. How many years ago was that?
Man, like, what, 4?
I've been paying for FastHarleysOnly.com for how many years? Man, you owe me a check. So when he finally decided to do the website and get everything going, say, listen, we going to go to GoDaddy, transfer the account over to you. Yeah. You know, because that's, you know, the people get those domains, they sell them.
They sell them, yeah. I mean,
I've actually bought a couple.
Yeah.
For $500,000, $2,000, $3,000.
Yeah.
I've actually bought a couple.
And then just wait for
No, I buy them. If I buy one from somebody, I'm buying it because I want to use it right then.
I got you.
But for most of the ones that I have in my account are ones that I just, when I think of something, I'll get it. And I saw you doing what you was doing, and I just told you, said, listen, you didn't have an account. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get it. Whenever you need it, just tell me, and I'll just transfer it over to you. I just put, because I keep mine on automatic renew. Yeah. So I don't
and
lose
he did
them.
that, man. So FastHarleysOnly.com.org, my man G Street. Wait, that was we was.
That was a long time ago.
Man, 5 years, about 5 or 6 years
longer
ago.
than that.
Yeah, it was.
It's 2019.
Yeah, so it's been a minute, man. And he told me he said I got those for you whenever you want them. You know, that's gonna be my gift to you for your hard work and dedication. Now I'm gonna ask you this, and I get this question all the time. Sel, man, if Greg Street your partner, he a millionaire, man. Why he just ain't never put you on?
Cause Greg Street ain't no millionaire, and God gonna put you on.
And I tell him all the time. I said, listen, man, Greg has been there for me behind the scenes. You guys don't even know. He has been there for me. But more importantly, one thing I'm gonna tell you what you told me. You said, Sel, when people see you getting it, you ain't got to worry about getting put on. They're gonna recognize it. Yeah.
They're going to see it. Like, when you first started, I could see the vision. Yeah. That's why I went ahead and got the domain name, because I know somebody else going to be watching it. Yeah. And they're going to grab it, and then you end up being the real FastHarleysOnly.com or FastHarleysOnly.com for real.
Part 3 is that?
Yeah. FastHarleysOnly.com just sitting somewhere dormant. Nobody's even using it. Yeah. But some crab got it because they want to say, okay, I'll sell it to you for $5,000. Yeah. I'll sell it to you for $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, you saw that vision. So when you have a dream, like I've been doing this thing, and like I said, I got different people that I know and different people like you, and we chop it up all the time. I got all of your phone numbers, and I call you, and you tell me this, and you tell me that. How hard is it, man, sometimes to be Greg Street and to have friends, you know, that are trying to do entrepreneurs, and possibly see a friend that brother, you really ain't got it, but you still got to try to support them.
I mean, you can't really. It's hard to judge it because with us, we always try to look at somebody and say that ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
you ain't got it.
Yeah,
but the people that be telling you that, the people that be saying that you don't have it and you ain't got it and it ain't gonna work, those are the people. If they just put a little effort into helping you, it could work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The people that be on the out, because you're not gonna tell your idea or your concept to somebody who you don't want to help you.
Yeah.
You basically telling them because there could be a possible position for you in the mix of this.
Yeah. Even if it's nothing but for you to understand what I'm trying to do, so you don't always I'm trying to go left and you always trying to get me to go right.
But see, one of our problems is everybody, most of us are caught up into the, I want to be first. I want to be first. I'm doing this. I want to be first. I want to be first. And they don't understand that sometimes you have to respect God's time, and God may put somebody in front of you that you may need to help, and you don't even understand. If I just help this person, they gonna meet somebody, or they may already know somebody that they haven't even really thought about that could help me go 10 times further than where I helped them get to. But if I just help them out a little bit, you never know where it can come from.
Wow.
Like, you never know where it can come from. Like, I was talking about this the other day on Instagram. Like, people be tripping. But sometimes you may be put in a position where you got to bless somebody that's your number one hater.
Period.
It is a test to see if you're gonna do it, because it may be something on the other side of that test that's way bigger.
It might be, and I look at it too. It might be to get him out the way so you can get to where you're trying to get to.
Well, it's not even the fact that it's really not even the fact to get him out the way. I think it's just a test to see if you still gonna be mad at me because Angela didn't want you when we was in 10th grade and I got her.
Oh, okay.
And we old now, and you still mad about that.
Man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you broke my you broke my bicycle when we were teenagers, and I ain't never liked you since.
Dang.
And we live in the same neighborhood, but we talk about, hey man, you seen what so and so doing over there with the motorcycle, man?
Yeah.
On ground clothing, man. He going crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Sal gonna be going crazy too if you help him.
And a lot of times too, like I tell people, because matter of fact, and I'm gonna tell you something too, and I'm gonna give this man a shout out. My man Toby Lewis, he called me this morning. Shout out to my man Toby Lewis, and he said, "Sel, let me tell you something. You really are doing some powerful stuff, man." He said every morning when I wake up, you comment about it, posting, "Hey, I learned how to do this," because all of this stuff that I'm doing, Greg, I'm actually learning. I'm in college right now, YouTube college. That's exactly what I'm in. I'm in YouTube college, learning what I need, buying this.
I was his first teacher.
Yeah, he surely was.
I told his ass a long time ago, get off Facebook Live.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get nothing but some fame on Facebook Live.
That's it.
That's all you're gonna get.
Period.
There's only 2 companies on planet Earth that can get you paid from Facebook Live. And I guarantee you, nobody watching this live know either one of those companies. So they don't know how to get to neither one of them checks.
Neither one of them.
Neither one of them. But YouTube,
yeah.
YouTube been paying money forever because they've been having people music on YouTube.
Yeah.
So they had to set up a system to pay people. So they had to, because the royalty situation would have been so crazy. Because now you could download music off YouTube if you know how to do it. So they had to set up a system to pay people for their views on YouTube. So years ago, I told Sale, like, man, listen, get you 2 phones just like you doing now. If you love Facebook Live that much, did I tell you what I told you?
Yeah.
Get you 2 phones so you can do Facebook Live and YouTube at the same time.
That's YouTube over there. Over there. All right. So real quick, man, I'm going to pay a bill or two, man, and we're going to come right back. We talking to the legend, Mr. 6 O'Clock himself, Mr. Greg Street, in the building, man. We're going to get into some more about who he really is. A lot of y'all don't even know that this man ride motorcycles, man. So we'll be right back, man.
Select Luxury Cars, proud sponsor of the FHO Podcast Live Show. The most diverse luxury vehicle selection in the greater Atlanta area. The highest quality customer service and unmatched nationwide pricing. Contact Mike Goodall at 678-855-2292 to schedule your appointment today. Select Luxury Cars, trusted family dealer since 1994. Eco-One, the superior eco-friendly motorcycle and auto detailing spray. Eco-One super wetting and low foaming polymer technology cleans by flowing underneath the dirt particles and lift them away from the surface. All you need to do is spray, wipe, and watch the amazing shine appear. All of this is done with very little time and effort. but the results look like you spent all day waxing your vehicle. Eco One. Don't ride dirty.
Say, man, shout out to my man Eco One there, my man Eco Shorty, Eco Stogue. Been down with FHO, man, supporting the movement. Give them a shout out at ECO1motorsport.com. They got you. Put in the discount code FHO. And
send me some.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about it.
I need some of this.
You on, man. You on, man.
Trying to get my spray on.
Greg Street just put it down, man. So it's going down, man. But hit them up. They got you, man. Put in the code.
I know where they're at. They're on Carl Parkway.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that?
Right across the street from...
You see what I just pulled from up out there, huh?
They right across the street from Dobbins Air Force Base.
Yeah. Did you see what I pulled from over there? How your boy blessed me over there with that?
I saw you. Oh, the Benz?
Yeah.
I saw you.
Yeah.
My good I need one. Hey, when you gonna get that Bentley truck?
I think he got one down there. I think he already got one down.
I can't afford it.
You can't. Well, you don't knock it off.
I bought a Bentley. That was the worst. That's the worst purchase I ever made in my life. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you.
For real?
What? $225 off the lot.
Yeah.
In 2002, biggest, worst investment I ever made in my life.
I mean, I can understand in 2002 though, and in 2002 it was $225.
$225.
In 2002?
Well, actually, the radio station bought it for me.
Yeah.
But I could have did so much more with that money.
$225, huh? There it is, man. $225.
So I need a car allowance in my contract.
That's what you got?
Yeah, gave them the payment book.
So there it is there, man. So just since I met you, we met on the bike set, met doing your thing, the whole 9 yards. You ride motorcycles, man. A lot of people don't know that.
I've been riding motorcycles. My first motorcycle was a Honda Elsinore 50.
Whatever in the fuck, whatever that is.
All the kids had the MR50. No, the Z50s was the one, the 3-speed with no clutch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You push down, 1 down, 2 up.
Okay.
So my friend had one of them. So he got his before me. And so after he got his, then the MR50 came out.
Okay.
And I got that one. That was my first bike. And then I rode dirt bikes. Did a little dirt bike racing and stuff as a kid. And
professional dirt bike racing or just race the homies down the street type racing?
It was a professional dirt bike racer that lived right across the street from me.
Yeah.
I used to kick it with them.
Yeah.
Like they had, I mean, when I was a little kid, I knew about the Moto Guzzies and all that. Everybody else had the Hondas and the Kawasaki's and just the regular deglers.
Yeah.
He had them bikes you couldn't even pronounce.
So you go from dirt bike riding to
I bought my first Harley in 2003.
Okay.
When the anniversaries came out, when I used to fly back and forth from Dallas to Atlanta every week, I bought the what magazine? It was a magazine. It wasn't Raw Report. One of the major car magazines had this V-Rod on the cover when they first came out in 2002.
Okay.
And then Harley announced in 2003 the anniversary was going to come out. So I waited and got the anniversary. But I was reading on the plane about the bike. Porsche made the engine and all that different stuff.
Okay.
In 2003. And I got the anniversary when it came out. I never used to ride it. It used to sit in the garage.
Yeah.
But I bought it, and then I bought a Martin Brothers chopper. Joe Martin is a good friend of mine, Joe and Jason.
Okay.
Martin Brothers. And I got one of their bikes. And then right after that, then Glasses and a lot of other people from LA was like, man, you got to get you a Harley, man. You got to get you a Harley. Like, man, I got a $150,000 Martin Brothers chopper. What the hell you talking about?
we don't even do, the chopper thing, we ain't doing that.
So I met DK.
Yeah.
I met DK, and we kicked it, and then I got I went to a Breed anniversary when they had it on Cleveland Avenue.
Okay.
At the rec center, and then I joined the Breed shortly after that. But before I joined, I got the anniversary electric glide. I found one in the Carolinas that had 1,200 miles on it.
Wow.
I still got it.
Okay.
And then I started buying bikes from that.
So, how long you been in the Breed?
Like 8 years.
About 8 years? It don't even seem like that long, but about
it flew by.
It flew by.
Flew by. And actually, I'm gonna let you ask me a few more questions before I say that.
So, Rare Breed went to a party. You felt the vibe. You got on. You.
I met DK. I went to the meeting and stuff before I went to the party.
Okay. So DK was your sponsor?
No, R. Kelly was my sponsor.
R. Kelly, what up, R. Kelly?
Not that R. Kelly.
I know. Oh no, we ain't talking about your hold 'em captive R. Kelly. We talking about the original. The original. I ain't gonna say the original because they both. No, he older than. Yeah, he the original.
He the original R. Kelly.
He the original R. Kelly. So R. Kelly was your sponsor. You came on in. So how has that been? How does a person of, I'm gonna say of importance, or a person of your stature, how do you find time to motorcycle?
Well, first of all, I don't consider myself to be a person of any stature. So, I mean, I find the time. I miss a few mandatories every now and then, but I go make them up. It's a good brotherhood. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of stuff. We hang out. We kick it. And I mean, you just have to make the time.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, man, you busy, homie, between flying in and out of town, being at the radio station here and there. I mean, how do you, because see, that's one of the biggest things too that a lot of people find, that it's hard to manage the time. They come up with all the excuses, but I got to work, I got to do this, I got to do that. And like you said, you miss a few mandatories, but with Bree, we know you got to make them up. Ain't no cut, no slack because you Greg Street. They don't care nothing about that. But you just said, you got to find the time. But
you got to.
How do you do that, though?
You just do it. You know what I'm saying? You got a day off, got enough hours downtown to go make that run up, go knock it out.
Yeah, yeah. So Rare Breed, 8 years in the game, my man G Street. Has it ever been a time where being in a motorcycle club has compromised anything for you?
Nope.
No.
Nah.
Yeah. It's never been okay. That's cool, because a lot of people think that too. Well, certain jobs you can't be in a motorcycle club to have this job, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So
nah.
Yeah. How fun is riding for you?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. People see me when sometimes I'll post. I get out and ride by myself. Go to like I did a ride to Charlotte. Last year I rode by myself up to I went to Louisville. Mm-hmm. So it just depends. Like I was going to Jacksonville by myself for the mandatory last year. When I got on 75 leaving Thunder Tower, Bobby Startime was getting on the freeway.
Yeah.
And he pulled up beside me and said, "Where you going?" I told him where I was going, and we took off.
Wow.
So I try to keep my bike in good shape, keep it serviced, keep it tuned up, keep it healthy, and try to stay in halfway shape myself, so you don't have no problems when you're out there on the road. Try to minimize your chances of having problems, and you'll be all right.
Has it ever been a situation where, you don't have a lot of paparazzi issues? I don't know why.
No.
Because you know.
I know I stay out. Stay out the way, man.
Stay out the way.
Stay out the way.
Stay out the way.
I stay out the way.
What is it?
They don't know when I'm coming.
Or when you
They don't know when I'm gonna leave, and they don't know where I'm going when I leave. Stay out the way.
Stay out the way. How is it with you, like with all of the friends that you have? Every day we see you with different people, and they talk about your imprint into Atlanta hip hop period, not just Atlanta hip hop, but hip hop period. How is it knowing all of these different people?
I mean, everybody put their pants on the same way.
Yeah.
You have to understand something that's crazy about entertainment, and it's really about anybody, period, who's focused on what it is they want to do. You got to think. You might meet a kid right now that's about to graduate from high school. They're about to graduate from high school. Mom and dad really don't have nothing. But if they really focus, in 2 years, in 4 years, 6 years, or 8 years, they can be whatever they want to be.
Yeah.
So the next time you see this kid, they may be a city councilman, they may be a lawyer, they may be a doctor, they may be the governor, they may have their own business, they may be president of a major corporation.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really put labels on people like we're so used to doing.
Okay.
Like there's a kid, James Atkins, me and Chucky was in the breed, John Estes, and we mentored this boy from South Atlanta High School, Zone 3, the hood, raised by his dad, mom not around, and his daddy was working 2 or 3 jobs. His daddy basically told him, like, hey, you're going to have to really figure out what it is you want to do so you don't have to be doing what I'm doing. And me and Chucky we mentored him a little bit from like 10th grade all the way to high school through his senior year. And he got $1.6 or $1.7 million in scholarships.
Whoa.
From the hood.
Yeah. From the hood.
And I can remember, I think it was when I first started the scholarship back in like maybe the 2nd or 3rd year, there was a girl, I can't remember her name, but she went to Harper Archer. She was on the list of academics. She was like the number 3, considered to be the number 3 smartest high school senior in the United States.
Wow.
From the hood.
Yeah.
ATL. West Side, Flatland. So it's not a. It ain't like everybody try to put labels and judge everything and try to put stuff in categories, but you really can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you let them put you there and you start believing in what they're telling you.
Okay.
So when you look at the rappers, like I knew Usher when he was just trying to get on. Like a lot of people forgot Puffy produced Usher's first project before Jermaine did My Way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I met Puffy in 1990, 91 at the BRE convention when he had first got his job being an A&R for Uptown.
Okay.
And he was looking for artists. Y'all come to my room. I'm in the room, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for artists. It was Puffy, Keith Sweat, Michael Bivins was on the panel.
Okay.
And it was called the Young Guns panel. And I mean, like, Scarface and the Ghetto Boys, Luke. I named Luke Uncle Luke.
Whoa.
I gave him that name. Some people have heard him say it. He said it on a few platforms, but when he was going through his whole thing with the government, with the name, and there's a radio station in D.C. and Washington tried to get me to come work. I went up there for an interview. I was coming back to the airport. Luke was sitting in the airport, but I knew Luke from when I was in Mobile because Luke had a club in Pensacola that his brother Norris ran called Club Miami's on Palafox. So I already had known Luke, but that was another one. Like I had been knowing Luke from when he first made his records, and I moved to Mobile. Now I know Luke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy, like just moving around and just moving and meeting these people. But a lot of these rappers, most of these rappers, I've known them before they became who they became. I knew Master P when he had the green Regal with the green tinted windows with the elbows and Vogues on it.
He didn't have a bit. He got it from Bishop Don Juan. He got it from the Bishop.
He had everything but the cup. I still got his first CD.
Yeah.
His first promo CD with his ex-wife Sonya C's mama phone number wrote on this CD.
Whoa.
So like Outkast, Puffy, Jermaine. I met Jermaine when he had Silk Times Leather before Crisscross.
Whoa.
He came, Ronnie Johnson, one of the realest to ever walk the face of the earth, Ronnie Johnson. He from Mobile, Alabama. His mother is his mother's the great Irene Johnson, the gospel radio announcer. And he was the rep at the time, and he brought Jermaine to the radio station, promoted Silk Time Leather. But man, we could go on and on and on with that E40. That for them homies in the Bay on the West Coast. E40 got his deal because of me.
Wow.
E40 got his deal with Jive Records because of me. Because in Dallas, they used to have, in the Sunday paper, they would put the top albums.
Okay.
So E40, I met E40 through his cousin Ramon. His cousin Ramon lived in Dallas, so he used to bring me E40 records.
Okay.
D-Shot, Called Me on the Under, Sugar T, Sally Cell. He used to bring me all them records.
Yeah.
So D-Shot had this record called You Call Me on the Under that was crazy. I liked that record. And way back then, people heard E40 was like the first person to say my name in a verse. That's where Master P really got the idea from. Because I had already known Master P. He had never did it before.
Okay.
But Master P was living in the Bay. A lot of people don't know that Master P was living in the Bay. He was living in Vallejo, California. And his label was being distributed through City Hall. Okay. City Hall was like, the South had Southwest and Selecto hits out of Memphis and Southwest out of Houston. And California had, I just said it. What else?
City Hall.
Yeah, City Hall.
Yeah.
And City Hall used to distribute Master P records.
Okay.
So, but E40 was like the first person to say my name in a verse. And when the Mailman came out, we had Captain Savin was so big that the Jive rep in Dallas, his album was on the chart, on the sales charts in Dallas. Yeah. And it wasn't on the chart nowhere else. Whoa. So Jive Records started trying to look around and say, ooh, they calling me like, who is this dude? Who is this dude? Like, hey, he that dude. Yeah. But you know, UGK, all of them.
So has there, like I say, growing up around that, seeing that, because I saw the picture you posted the other day with what's her name? Was it T?
Left Eye.
Left Eye. With Left Eye. Even knowing them and all that, did you, like when you meet certain people in that arena, do you ever see them go, you know, like, okay, well, this person is going to be this big, or this, it's just all the same for you?
You can kind of, if you know music, you can kind of guess, but a lot of good music goes unnoticed if the team is not right. Okay. Their team has to be right. The chemistry of their team has to be right. Because, see, the problem with us, and you probably never heard nobody say this before. I don't say it on too many platforms because it's just my own analogy. Black people don't respect business as a talent. And they don't realize it's a talent.
Okay.
Just like anything else. Because until you go to jail, or until you need somebody to negotiate a contract for you, then you start understanding, I need to find the best lawyer. I need to find this person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I need to find a lawyer that specializes in this and that.
Yeah.
But that's a talent.
Yeah. And that's a business.
But we don't. So in the music business, when you see a lot of artists that you think are good and they never make it,
that's because their business wasn't handled properly.
the business is not right.
Yeah.
Something is wrong somewhere. It's not translating all the way to where it could go. And then a lot of artists think that the world see what they see when they look in the mirror.
Yeah.
They don't understand. You still got to sell yourself.
Yeah.
You still got to sell yourself. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce ain't put out a live album because she just wanted to do it and she could just do it. She could do it, but it's still something. It's content.
Yeah.
It's content that I'm sitting on. I'm Beyonce. I may as well do something with it. Can you imagine how many artists have done live shows and live tours and never put an album out?
Yeah.
How many artists have been on the Coachella stage, been on their own tour, and never put a live album out?
Who has been, out of all the people that you met, who's been the funnest to work with?
I mean, it's a lot of them. Man, it's a whole lot of them. Jazzy Faye,
Yeah.
Snoop,
Yeah.
Nelly. Nelly's one of the realest guys in the rap game. Nelly, 2 Chainz, super real. Nelly, super real. Snoop, super real. Who else?
Okay, well, those are the funnest.
Rick Ross.
Is there anybody
Rose.
that you work with that you don't want to work with no more?
Because I understand where the blessings come from.
Yeah.
If it's somebody I don't personally like that, I'm gonna keep that to myself, and we're gonna go ahead and get this done.
Get this business
So you
handled.
get it done, you can go ahead and
Yeah.
be successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Or whatever I can do, whatever I'm doing, you need me to call somebody or connect you with somebody.
yeah. I remember, and if you're watching this, my boy Mookie Mardi Gras, I had when I was doing the Uber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, little young Mookie Mardi Gras, he was going to get, he had to go.
Mookie Mardi Gras is like, he's one of those artists who his business is not right, but Mookie Mardi Gras is 21 Savage's OG, even though they probably about 2 or 3 years apart.
Yeah.
But Mookie Mardi Gras is like the OG to 21 Savage. He's the guy that 21 Savage looks up to like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the world don't know that, but he got some good music too.
Yeah, that's why I say I had him one time in the back of the car, and I said, well, man, I can call Greg. You like me? And I called you. You told me, man, send me the information. He just couldn't believe it. And like you said, that's how everything is made like that.
It connects.
Yeah, it all connects together like that.
It all connects.
Yeah.
The stars align.
Yeah.
You just got to be willing to be humble and understand, like, this person was sent to you for a reason. This person was sent to you for a reason. This person was sent to you for a reason. Yeah. This person was sent for you to help them. This person was sent for them to help you. And all that personal things, all the personal ways you feel about certain people in certain situations, I ain't going to mess with him because I don't like his sister. She up here.
Yeah.
You know how we do.
You already know, but trust me, you know I know how they do. It is. Look at Greg. Listen, man, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time.
Y'all got to go to bike night.
I know, it's been a pleasure. Real quick, if you could lead the people with one thing, what would it be, man?
I'm riding my motorcycle to the BET Awards this year. Coast to coast, baby.
You've been saying that for the last 3 years now.
It's approved.
It's approved. So you ride with the pack, or you doing your own thing?
Well, I'm going the week before.
Okay.
The BET Awards is the week before.
Before Breed?
I might have a special guest riding with me though.
Oh man. Like that?
Morgan Westbrook.
Morgan Westbrook gonna be riding with you?
From the Westbrooks.
Yeah.
She said she gonna ride with me. Shorty wanna ride with me.
She gonna ride on the back, or she gonna ride on
her own bike?
She gonna ride on. She got a bike? What she got?
You know Morgan, the girl from California with the orange sawtail.
Morgan.
She be on TV?
No, I don't know.
The Westbrooks?
I didn't know she had her.
Yeah, she got a bike.
Yeah.
She ride dirt bikes too.
So she gonna sit here and then ride back with you?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Y'all gonna pull up on the red carpet, huh?
Thunder Tower gave me their truck for the chase truck.
Whoa, who driving that?
Los don't know yet, but he gonna be driving.
Hey, he ain't tripping. As long as he get paid, I'm
going
sure.
To California, he going home.
Yeah,
Hope you got your PO paid, boy. Looking for you.
So you wait. That's gonna be real big for you. Are they filming that on the way?
We're gonna film it. We're gonna stream it. Everything.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hopefully she can make the trip. She said she wanted to do it.
I need to get a bar of that too. I need to get at least
we do the Black College Expo together.
Yeah.
So and she raps. She do music. We supposed to be doing some music together. And I told her about the idea for the ride. She's like, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it.
Okay. Hopefully I can at least get in there on the send off or something. What up, man?
You gonna be gone?
No, not the week before.
Oh, Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
well, I'll be back that weekend.
no, that's right. You'll be here.
Well, because I know I got Buffalo, then come home.
Probably gonna leave like on that Sunday, because this year we only broadcasting Friday and Saturday instead of Thursday and Friday. This year we broadcasting Friday and Saturday.
Talking about from the red carpet.
From radio room and red carpet.
Yeah,
we broadcast Friday and Saturday, so I'm gonna have that whole week to go. So we'll probably leave on Tuesday, get there on Thursday. Yeah. Broadcast Friday and Saturday, because we want to stop and get some get a few good shots of some good scenery.
Yeah. Have some fun, man.
Yeah, you got to.
Especially riding your motorcycle, getting paid. You can't do nothing but have fun.
Well, I'm not getting paid to ride my motorcycle because I could be on the plane.
Boy, style, yeah, okay.
They paying me to be on the plane. I chose to be on the motorcycle.
Oh, bro.
So they're supposed to give me a gas card for the same
amount
of that plane ticket. That's what's in negotiations.
So let's say first class is around for you probably about like 1,100 round trip. You know what I'm saying? That's more than enough.
Yeah, we won't be at the Holiday Inn Express. You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all won't be there?
No.
Well, look, man, it's always my pleasure, man. My man G Street, Mr. 6 o'clock, man, stopped through, came and sat on the couch, blessed your boy with his presence, man, and I just thank you, brother. Like I said, y'all don't know this man been supporting me from day. What you think about the studio, man?
Oh, it's dope. I saw it from the pictures when you been posting.
Yeah.
We in here.
We in here, man.
We here.
Yeah, we here, man.
I'm gonna give me some spray. Y'all out there, all y'all boys on the West Coast.
Yeah. There it is, that Eco One, man.
Hey, we gonna retro. I'm about to mess everybody up on the West Coast. Everybody on the West Coast about to blow you up.
What?
Next time I come on the show, we're gonna retro the Good Fred oil.
No, you're not. You don't know nothing about the Good Fred oil.
What?
You don't know nothing about the Good Fred oil, man.
Man, I had an LA curl.
So you had a red curl then?
I used to spray mine and dry so it wouldn't turn color. It has turned red before.
Oh no, the Good Fred oil had everybody walking around there with a red curl, man.
Hey, we're gonna retro the Good Fred oil. That's gonna be coming real soon.
Hey man, listen, man, that Good Fred oil had people toe up back in the day. When they come outside, they whole head was red, mess with that Good Fred oil, man. So if y'all don't know about that, that's some OG. That's some old
real,
school. Yeah,
you didn't know I knew that much about LA.
Well, you damn sure certified, man. So this is my man Greg Street, brother. I love you as always. Thank you for stopping through. He on his way to work again. The boy, this is probably the longest I've ever seen him sit still, man. So appreciate you, bro.
Go to TGI Fridays, Camp Creek Marketplace, and pipe up at 6 o'clock.
Hey man, we're gonna make sure he put a shirt on today. He's gonna have an FHO shirt on today, so I'm gonna let him.
Y'all got my Slutty Vegan pop-up shirt on right now.
How was that? Was it?
It was nice. We're gonna do another one too coming up. She did one in LA.
She did?
She popped up in LA and did one. It was crazy. She did New York, LA, DMV. She been going around the country. We're doing one in Macon. I'm doing a car and bike show in Macon. You got to come out there on June the 15th.
Yeah.
June 15th at the, what is it called? Central Park.
Okay.
Central City Park, downtown Macon. We're going to do the Big Greg Street Car and Bike Show, food truck festival.
Wednesday, Thursday or something?
No, it's a Saturday.
That's a Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday, June 15th.
Matter of fact,
put that on your calendar.
That's close. Now, let me see something. I got to check that out, man. Get on my calendar. But we're going to have to put it together,
I think
man.
he corporate now talking about that's close.
Man, yeah. I mean,
man, that's 6 weeks away. He talking about close.
That's Buffalo, Africa. I'll be in, I got to be in Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Yeah,
we might fly you back.
There it is, there. That's what I'm talking about right there. In the building, you know what I'm saying? FHO is my man, Greg Street. Brother, I love you again. I appreciate y'all as always. Say, man, y'all got a blessing today, man. Show the love, show the channel some love, support the channel, support the movement. I promise you, I'm not taking your money and spending it on nothing but this right here. All of this stuff.
Stop worrying about what people spend their money on.
No, they
what
worry
Cadillac
about
spend their money? How much you pay that $125 of that Escalade?
Yeah.
Pay $40 for that CVO. What Harley spending their money on?
Hey man, they count the dollars around here, man. They count every dollar that it is, man.
Get out my pocket. Get your hands in my pocket.
Man, real quick though, what do you think about the Nipsey thing?
Man, that was crazy. No, me and Nipsey, the last interview I did with Nipsey at V103, we talked about doing a Red Breed song. That was crazy.
Yeah.
He did a drop talking about Red Breed. Somebody just put it on their anniversary.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
That's a video from the radio station.
Yeah.
From the interview.
Yeah.
And then we did I did the release for his Pumas, for his Victory Lap Puma right up the street.
Yeah.
Greenbrier Mall.
A lot of people don't know how you deep in that shoe game too.
Oh yeah. I'm about to sell 25 pair of shoes and about 40 acres of land. This is about to be a big deal.
So for 25 pair of shoes is finna get you 40 acres of land.
Yeah, because some people talk about kids in these sneakers. They don't understand that the sneaker resale business is a multi-billion-dollar industry. These kids making money. I know kids that make anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 a month. They buy the sneakers, send them to the resellers, or they resell themselves. But I know resellers who write kids checks up to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month for the shoes they buy and resell. Whoa. So I got like I got an autographed Kanye collection that's probably worth about $150,000. I'm gonna sell that.
Whoa.
I got some Eminem Jordan 4s. They sell for about $40,000. I'm gonna sell them.
Yeah.
I got some undefeated Jordan 4s that sell for about $35, $42. I'm gonna sell them. And about 3-4 more pair. Because in the Kanye collection, the autograph collection, it's about 7 or 8 pair in there. Okay. So it's 7. Yes, it's 7 in there. 7. The Eminem and the undefeated, that's 9. I'm gonna put about 10 more pair with them, and get up about 250. Yeah. 300,000.
Yeah.
I'm about 40 acres of land.
This man talking about tennis shoes, y'all.
With some sneaker money.
He talking about tennis shoes, sneaker money. Good Lord have mercy, man.
And I got about 1,500 pair. I'm gonna sell 25 pair.
There's 25 pair.
About 40 acres of land with a lake on it.
That part. Oh, talk about the fishing thing real quick. You been into that, the King of Bass.
That's the same thing as a kid. I was fishing before I was riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be the Kings of Bass tournament. We got Just Fishing Kings of Bass tournament next weekend, next Saturday, May 11th at Shoal Creek. This lake that we're gonna be at next week.
Yeah.
You got to bring your dad out.
Okay.
This the one to bring your daddy to.
Okay, well, for sure.
Listen.
I got you.
No, listen. This lake is only allowed to be fished 6 days out of the year.
Oh, so that means they up in that joint.
They in there. I mean, monsters. So it's the biggest bass for.
Well, you gotta make sure we get the invitation, man.
Pops, I'm telling you, it's big cash for big bass. Like the first place bass, the biggest bass, I'm paying them $100 a pound. So if you catch a 15-pounder, that's $1,500.
Wow.
If you catch a 10-pounder, that's $1,000. First, second, third place for the best of 5.
Yeah.
You weigh your best 5 fish. The first place best of 5 is $1,000. Second place $750 best of 5. Third place is $500 best of 5.
Okay.
So that's gonna be at only 25 people can be, only 25 boats in this tournament.
Whoa.
There's only 25. It's very limited.
I don't think Pop's got a boat. He's going to be fishing.
He can fish out the bank.
I'm gonna say he can fish off the bank.
Because I don't fish the tournaments when I have them.
Yeah.
So I just be hanging around the bank, making sure everybody's straight. So he can hang out with me, get a chance to go out there and fish.
Pop, but you hear that, man? You hear that?
I promise you.
I know.
He gonna come home like, boy, I was out there with that boy Street, boy. Them things were biting, boy.
Hey, man.
I'm talking about monsters.
Yeah, man. So you just, like I told y'all, man, the man got his hands in all. He doing so much stuff, man. He got so much stuff going on, man.
Take your dad.
I don't even know how he does. Do you have a personal assistant?
Fish till we can't. No, I can't find a personal assistant that can keep up.
I agree.
So I had to just do it myself. Because if I know it's done, it's done. I got people I got a nephew that do some stuff for me. My former assistant, she works for Hyundai now, and she does some stuff for me. Like if you saw
that's the one I was dealing with the GoDaddy there.
Yeah, Ace. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If you remember when I gave the little boy the $1,000 during Super Bowl, Hyundai gave me the $1,000 to host their Black History event.
Okay.
And I gave the money to the little boy.
Okay.
And that came through her. See how it goes around? She called me, say, look, Bob, them at Hyundai and the guy in L.A., they want to pay you to host a panel for Black History Month. Nobody's doing a Black History event for Super Bowl. We're going to do one. Since Hyundai is the official car for Super Bowl, we're going to do it. So we did. I hosted a panel. They gave me the $1,000. I bought the kid down from North Clay Middle School, gave him the $1,000. After I gave him the $1,000, guess what happened?
What?
I leave the park. The little boy daddy called me.
Don't say it, man.
The little boy daddy called me like, man, hey, Street, that's to be at Club Crucial with y'all on bank here. You know me, blah, blah, blah. You just gave my son $1,000 at the park.
Whoa. Didn't even know. Who?
I ain't, he in a little situation.
Okay.
But it was just, one of the homies from the hood, little boy.
I got you.
And I just picked him
and you didn't even
out
know.
Of all the kids from 15 schools.
And he was the one. And
I had no idea.
That part. Okay. All right. Well, there it is there. My man G Street, King of Bass. Hey, Pop, you got your personal invitation, man. Greg said he got you.
Shoal Creek, Kings of Bass, Big Cash, May 11th.
It's going down.
I'll be out there about 4 in the morning, start fishing at 7. It's over at 2, weigh in at 2. We're going to see if we get the checks.
Yeah, there it is there, man.
I'm going to leave that and go to...
Greg Street on the ground, man. 2,400 miles to L.A.
I'm going to leave the fishing tournament, go to Sweet Auburn Fest.
There it is there, man. What they got going on this year?
Same thing. Bunch of people eating, walking them down the street.
That's it.
About 300,000 people. 300,000 people in the street.
In the street, man.
In the street.
There it is there, man. We gonna go, man. Let y'all get up out here. I love you, brother. Always
you too, man.
appreciate you, man. That's for sure.
Hey, Sale, he got the... Hey, listen, y'all missed it. I know y'all saw the little chair. He got this $25,000 massage chair over here. I'm looking for the... Hey, boy, if I get me one of them and one of them dolls they got out there,
it's over with
the dolls that look real, boy, it's a wrap.
This man crazy, man. Say, man, we love y'all as always, man. My man G Street in the building, man. I love you, brother. Appreciate you. Let me get up out of here. You got to go. Yeah. Y'all stay tuned, man. It's going down. FHO, don't forget tonight with Queen Mo. 8 o'clock-ish is going down, man.
Queen Mo, what up?
My girl Queen Mo, man, in the building.
She get that job in Macon?
Queen Mo got several, 13, 14 jobs. I don't know about the radio station job. I'm not sure.
Gentleman George, give her a shot, man. Give her a shot. Give her a shot.
There it is there,
Gentleman
man.
George was the first program director to hire Charlamagne the God.
Oh, is that right?
From the Breakfast Club.
Is that right?
He's actually the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Gentleman George gave Charlamagne the God his first radio job.
Whoa.
That's my homie, too.
There it is there, man.
Charlamagne. I've known him since he was in Louisiana.
Charlamagne, Big Tig. What Tig ass doing, man?
Yeah, he on the air right now, about to get off.
He still got that slingshot?
He got the slingshot. He just got that new Denali truck, too.
Oh, he killing the game, huh?
Yeah.
Tig, what up, baby?
And that California Ferrari.
Yeah, he been in that. He been killing that. Charlamagne got one of them, too, though, don't he?
I have no idea.
I think Charlamagne got one, too, because they did a whole little thing in New York somewhere. Anyway, it is what it is, man. It's your boy, Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, man. My man G Street.
Holla.
Where that Bentley at, man? Let me go and get that since you said it was the worst purchase. I'll take it off your head, man. There it is there, my man G Street, man. We will be back later on tonight. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. FHO. Don't forget, we on all platforms. iTunes, baby. We there. No more excuses for all you Apple holders. iTunes, Google Podcasts. We there, man. Love you. It's your boy, Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, man.